Hi everyone, it's Ted, and today we're talking about getting into a historical period. This is one of the the hardest things next to painting miniatures or collecting your armies. They want to get into deciding what historical period you want to get into, since you got thousands of years of historical records to decide from ancients all the way up to modern. But today, I'm going to talk about Napoleonics. Which is a very daunting period to get into. Daunting beyond, but so many nations, uh, such a large armies and stuff. So, uh, easiest thing to do is read up on it. Figure out what period of Napoleonics, because usually Napoleonics is broken down to three periods. You got early, middle, and late war. Early war is the 1790s up usually up to the crowning of Napoleon. It covers the early wars uh, in Italy and stuff, and Egypt and stuff. So, and some other incidental wars and stuff around the area. But that's usually middle times from like 1804 to 5 up to Russia. It's like the middle Napoleonic Wars. These are the height of Napoleonic's power, where he was running over all the other. Then you get the late war, which is after Napoleon rebuilds his army after Russia, all the way up to Waterloo. So then you got different areas on the planet, because you can do like War of 1812. You want to do Americans, British, and stuff, or you want to do European. Then after you decide what time period you want to do, then what scale. You can do everything from 6 millimeter, or if you want to even go up to, there's even 2 millimeter Napoleonics, all the way up to 54 millimeter. Um, but it's come down to what you can handle, what you say you want to do. So if 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 painting smaller miniatures is hard, you can do 54 millimeter. Um, then it's easier to do. So like these are not pointing out, but this is 6 millimeter English Civil War. It's very tiny, but you can paint and have blocks of guys on the table and stuff. Plenty of different rules out there cover 6 millimeter. Uh, it's more core level, so you're going to be running a lot of troops, but a little bit easier to paint, faster, and you can get blocks. Then there's 15 millimeter. Uh, this is not Napoleonic, but this is 15 millimeter. It's a little bit. And also, I get correct that. There's also you can get there's like 10 millimeter and the new Warlords, like 13 millimeter, which are blocks of troops. Painted, you can get large units in the table. But when I got involved, it was 15 millimeter, so I painted up thousands of 50 millimeter Napoleonics and used those for a long time. But a couple of years ago, um, I don't know. I just got bit by the bug, and next thing I know, I'm doing 28 millimeter Napoleonics. Um, Bigger, more detailed. These are Prussian dragoons, but I this is stuff I like to paint. Um, oh, I just noticed I'm not done with this one. I thought I was done, but I just like the look. It's just this is for regimental scale or battalions, brigade scale, so they're bigger. But I just like the look of them, and plus, once you get them all on the table, they look impressive. So it doesn't matter which scale you want; it's just the scale that you want to do. But like one thing, want to get Napoleonics, it is a daunting task. Um, Once you start looking into it, the size, the armies. But like I said, you don't have to start that way. You can start with a skirmish level size and slowly work your way up, and smaller units, and just slowly build your forces up. So if you take your time, you can have a nice size plant. But if you're doing 28s, you need space to do it because they do take up a lot of space. So if 28s is not your scale, you can go down to like the new Warlords Epic scale. Uh, the miniatures are really nice, and you can build blocks of troops out fast with it, and just paint them to your level of painting. Uh, so don't try to start off paint like I did some other videos about. When you start off painting, don't paint like what you see in the books and stuff. Paint to your level and slowly get better at it. But I said if this is not even, but you can get 54 millimeter miniatures, and you can run large epic scale. Uh, I got 54 millimeter War of 1812. Um, they're actually not that bad priced because you get nice plastic one, and you can get a lot of troops on the table. So, so there's no wrong way of doing it. It's just deciding what period, what scale, and what rules you want to use. So if you're not into regimental, you can go brigade scale, or you can go up to corps level scale. So it varies. It depends on what your tastes are. So this is just a quick some ideas for you about getting into Napoleonics. So until later, guys, keep on painting, and let's get those miniatures on the table.